Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Back with my 30th application review, which is going to be my top 5 apps for reviews number 21 through 29. So let's get this started with a free app from the App Store called Twitterrific. Now, if you don't know what Twitterrific is, it is a Twitter client, which is an internet website. And what Twitter is basically is being able to update your status and see other people's updates. And you can follow others, and you can pretty much notify the world on what you're up to, what you're doing. And you can follow each other and see what everyone's status is and what they're up to. Very simple application, very simple concept. It's a great one. It is free, so I would definitely recommend it if you do have Twitter. Or if you don't, you can always check right above in the annotation or in the more info. You can follow me and see what I'm constantly up to. You don't have to have an account. You can just check out what I'm doing, when my new videos will be, when I'm going live. You guys will be able to pretty much just follow me whenever I update my status. So Twitterrific has everything on here that you would need for Twitter. It's got the refresh button, so you can always see what's up and what people are doing immediately when it happens. You can click this little air bubble down here, and you can pretty much just type in whatever you want to, and that'll update your status. If we click close, you can go down here and you can see full list of people. This is people's responses to you and stuff like that. And you can also click tools, so you can set it up the way that you want it to be. There's my login, there's your password. It's got everything, so you can turn everything on and off, sounds, all the stuff that you really need to see. It's pretty much the best Twitter client that I've seen so far on the App Store, and to top it all off, it is free. So I would definitely recommend that to anybody that has Twitter, or that wants to just follow someone else on Twitter. Follow me. And my fourth favorite application is going to be called Crazy Tanks. This is a 99-cent application download from the App Store, and it's definitely worth $1. I would definitely say so. It is a one-player tank fighting game. It's got a little cartoony toy look to it, so you got 3 different difficulties. We'll do easy, and very simple application. It utilizes the accelerometer really nicely, and then pretty much the only other thing that you have to do is just tap the screen to shoot. So we're going around, depending on how much we tilt forward and back, determines the speed. So we're just turning around, trying to fight this there's only one red enemy who I just completely ran into, because I cannot see because I have such a terrible glare. So we face him, and we shoot him, and we're going to take him out, and he's gone. Boom, he's dead. So that's what we needed to do. Now you go to the next level. Very simple application. Over here shows your lives. Up in the right top corner, it shows how many enemies you have remaining. This green bar on the left shows your health, which mine is deploying, so I need to run away. And down in the right bottom corner shows a little radar, so you can always see where health is, or you can see where other enemies are on the map to go up and just beat the living crap out of them with missiles. So that's pretty much the entire application. A very simple application. Very fun though. It's got very easy gameplay, and it's definitely worth $1. It's called Crazy Tanks, a 99-cent application download from the App Store. That is my 4th top app. My 3rd top app is going to be actually a Lite application that I have not decided if I'm going to buy the full paid version yet, but what it is going to be, if I can't find it, is called iShoot Lite. Now, you guys know that I already loved this app when I first reviewed it, and I still do, definitely. It is a fun, fantastic application. What it is a application for 1 to 4 players, and if you ever played the game called Worms Armageddon, an older game, it's basically just a stationary for the Lite version, or if you want to buy the paid version, you are able to move, but it's just stationary shooting and fighting against each other. It's very simple. So in the beginning, it shows you how many humans, computers, and rounds you can do. We'll do 1 versus 3. Difficulty, you can click up here, change your name, the color of your tank, and the type of tank you have. Type doesn't really matter, just looks better or worse, whichever one you think. And you click start. It'll force you to buy some weapons, which you're definitely going to need. So we'll buy a few mortars, we'll buy a couple mega mortars, and we'll buy a roller. Ooh, this is cool. I've never actually seen this background. So we are in nighttime. There's my little tank right here. It's actually kind of hard to see with this type that we have. But anyway, down at the bottom, it shows the angle that you're shooting and aiming at. There's a menu button. There's your weapons, mini mortar. So we're going to change, and we're going to go to roller, and I'll show you what the roller is. So we're aiming over here, down at this little green tank right here. I know it's kind of tough to see because it's such a dark map. But anyway, so we're going to click fire, and what a roller does is it rolls and hits and it blows up on the first thing that it impacts. So that's a pretty good one. And right above each tank, there's a little red bar, if you can barely see it, and that is your health. So as you guys see, this guy is just raining missiles upon the blue and gray guys. I'm fine right now. I'm red, not getting touched. So let's do a mega mortar and just hit this guy right next to me. And as you guys, oh, I just screwed myself over. Anyway, as you guys see right there, every time that I shoot, there is a little percentage bar down at the bottom, which shows you how much percentage and how fast you're actually shooting, far, height, all that stuff. So it's a very simple application. It is iShoot Lite, a free app from the App Store. There is a paid version of it for, I think, $1.99, and I'm still thinking about buying it. I'm really actually pretty much leaning towards a yes, because it is such a fun, fantastic application. I would recommend that to everybody. My number 2 application for these reviews is going to be called Rolando, which I actually just released an in-depth review of a few days ago. So you might want to go check that out if you want to see an actual in-depth, fuller review on it. But this is such a fantastic game. It is $5.99, so you're actually going to have to cough up a few bucks, but it is definitely worth it. What we are here is these little circles. All the circles on the screen are Rolandos. We're just in the start menu. We'll go into start game, and it'll bring us up to this beautiful game board. And in this board, this shows you all the levels. I've actually only completed 5 levels, but these are all the levels we have to go through. So there's probably about 20, 30 levels. So there's quite a few to keep you happy with. But let's start off with the first level called Hello Rolando. I know you guys have seen this quite a few times, but just to show some gameplay, I will show this one for the review. So anyway, to select a Rolando, you simply tap on him, go in, flick up. Simple as that. You're tilting using the accelerometer to make them go right or left. Flick up to make them jump. There's some other obstacles. Actually, there's quite a few obstacles that you encounter, and I'm only on like the 5th level, so I can know that this game is definitely going to become a little bit more complicated and definitely a lot more fun. But anyway, as you guys see right here, first level is kind of just getting used to the configuration of it, just using the accelerometer and all that stuff. But anyway, gotta jump to get up here. This little red thing's gonna shoot me up. I'm gonna keep going. And your object for each level is to get a certain amount of Rolandos to the end into this little golden door. At the top of this game, it shows you Rolando saved, and we needed to save 1, so we got that done. It'll show you diamonds collected, and diamonds collected gets you another medal, and it shows that there is 1, and we did collect it. And then over here shows you if you had any remaining time left, and if you did, then you did get the time medal. So the medal's down at the bottom. The bronze one shows you that you collected the correct amount of Rolandos. The gold one shows you that you got the diamonds that you needed to get. And the silver one shows you that you did do it in a certain amount of time. Very simple application. It's so much fun though. It walks you through it perfectly. It constantly builds on itself, but just at a perfect pace. I would definitely say it's worth $6. It was actually just lowered from a $10 price to a $6 price. So I would recommend it. I mean, look at how many levels you're going to be able to get. You're going to have so much fun with this application. I know I am. I'm getting pretty psyched to actually get through it and beat the entire thing. That is Rolando, my second favorite app for these reviews. A $6 application from the App Store. Now, my number 1 application for reviews 21 through 29. I'm betting some of you guys will be able to guess what it is. But it is App Sniper. I love this application so much. In fact, I know I'm going to run out of memory card in about 2 seconds, so I'm going to turn this off, go upload this video onto my computer, and then I'll come back and do the number 1 for the App Sniper, so I'll be right back. Alrighty everybody, sorry about that little delay. Back to my number 1 application for reviews 21 through 29. We are going to be doing App Sniper. I do love this application. It is so fantastic. It saves you tons of money. If you don't know what it is, then you haven't seen the App Store in a while, because it is blowing up. It is such a fantastic application. 5 out of 5 for the App Store. I gave it for stars. For my review, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, definitely. If I could, I'd give it an 11 out of 10, because this is my favorite app I've actually found so far. I don't know how anyone could top this. It is the most helpful application I have seen yet. What it is App Sniper informs you of whenever any single application has a price reduction by any percentage or even to free. So in the last 24 hours, 67 apps have had a price reduction. 50%, 50%, 50%, 33%, 25%. If it's green, example right here, it will show you that it is free. So right now we are actually viewing all the apps that have had price reductions, but if you want to, you can click up here and go to free, and it'll show you all the free apps that have been recently been lowered from a certain amount of money to free. So it is a fantastic application. That's just for on sale. That just shows you that. But example, if we want to buy this one at the very top, you can click it and it brings you into something like an App Store mode. It looks just like it. It's got the little handy description right down here. It has screenshots in case you want to view some different pictures of the application to see what you're actually going to be looking at. It has statistics, so you'll be able to see its price and how much its sales have been. I don't know why that's in here, but it is in there. It has snipe, and I will show you what sniping is later. You can ban a seller by clicking this little circle with the arrow through it, or you can send a message. You can click buy if you want to, and by clicking buy, it'll redirect you into the App Store to that very page, so you can buy it immediately and download it right when the reduction has happened. So that's for sales. If we go down to new apps down here at the bottom, we'll go over to new apps, and new apps shows apps that have recently been released to the App Store immediately. Like the latest app was released 3 hours ago called Ballistic Lite Edition. There's a bunch of them. There's been 134 apps in the last 24 hours. Right now, once again, we are in all, so if you want to, you can just see the free ones by clicking free, and like earlier, it'll just show you all the free ones that have been released. And this, just the same way, you can click on it, it'll bring you into the exact same page, and you'll be able to see if you want to go out and download and buy that application. So that is just for on sale and for new apps. You can also check hot apps, which has been recently updated in the new update for App Sniper, and this shows you some of the most downloaded, the top apps for each category. There's entertainment, there's games, entertainment, games, there's everything. There's utilities, lifestyle, travel. There's every single thing you'd find in the App Store, and it shows you the hottest ones out there right now that everybody wants to get their hands on. Down here at the bottom, we can go over to Snipes. We'll show you that at the end, but we're going to go over to configuration with the last button. And there's 3G and Edge on, which is only for people that have iPhones, so if you have an iPod Touch, just leave it off. Icons on, definitely recommend that. It will slow it down a tad bit, like 1/1000%, but that'll be able to show you each icon, or each app that you're actually looking at through a picture. There's currency, USD, so that's United States dollars. There's store filter, United States. You can ban a seller if you want to. Genre filters, we'll click that. This is actually very helpful. I have all these genres on, but example, I have reference off. I turned off healthcare and fitness. I turned off finance. So you can pretty much search through what apps you want to be looking through. You can back up snipes. You can restore snipes. And it's very simple application. It just helps you so much. You save so much money by using this. It keeps you updated on all the temporary updates, temporary price drops. And what we were talking about earlier, we are now in snipe mode. These are the apps that I am personally sniping. And if you don't know what sniping is, what it is basically you can find any app in the App Store. We'll go into this little search finder, magnifying glass, and this is every single app released to date in the App Store. So example, if we want to find Touch Grind, hint, 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 hint. Pretty much it'll show you the current price for the game. And what you can do is you can track any sale, which will be $1 cheaper, or you can track it to a certain price that you're looking for. So that's very simple like that. That is so helpful with app sniping because you won't have to constantly go through the App Store and find your app. Just go into App Sniper and it'll show you if your app has been lowered to that price that you're looking for. So this is a fantastic application. Recommend it to anybody with an iPod or an iPhone because this will save you money. It awares you of limited time offers so you can download them before anyone else really knows about them. It tells you when your apps have been sniped so you won't have to spend the release price on them. It shows you the new apps that have just been released, so those are limited time introductory offers. It has everything. I would recommend this to anybody with an iPhone or an iPod Touch. That's pretty much what I got for you guys today. Those are my top 5 applications for app reviews number 21 through 29. Can't wait to go through another 10 with you guys, and hopefully we'll be going through a few thousand pretty soon. That's a joke. I hope not. That'll be quite a while. It'll be a few decades from now. Anyway, you guys know me too well. I am doing the rambling thing. But anyway, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day, afternoon, weekend, whatever you're looking at, whatever you're viewing this right now. I will talk to you later. Bye.